because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Running from the gun with Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
1st and 10, Taylor now. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're close.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
The score, Colts 7, Titans 0. Rodrigo Blankenship kicking off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. I mean, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. He's got Jack Doyle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 7, Titans 0.
And Murray's going to keep this. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Colts 14, Titans.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
And from the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive. Turn it back over.
Josie's trying to cancel. Honey, that's you. Look, let me finish my clear. It was a brownie. You were here to tell what all that is. It was a lyricist while the rappers are all full and gibberish. Now, go ahead and shut the show now. Better yet, go into your act time out, because was running laps even before you could walk. Hell, boys didn't pause even before you could talk. So now, afraid you're no in, boy, dear. I'm afraid your opinion don't matter here, because one day you'll grow up and see how everyone went and forgot about these. What?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Murray. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. He'll give this one to Pittman. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. That's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Again, they'll throw with Murray. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he will score a touchdown in Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown here. The Colts add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
10-10.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Murray over the middle here. It's Hilton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This one fielded at the 5. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. And they will take a knee here.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern on to punt for Tennessee. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. An NFL update, second quarter now in Jacksonville. And it's a big-time advantage for the Browns. They just scored again, pouring it on. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's taken down inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making play.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jack Doyle as the first half is winding down. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Colts 34.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Yes.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yes.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead. And they receive the
football. None of this.
Rodgers on the return.
You don't want an apple?
Won't quite make it to the 20.
An apple? No. I have something for you. You eat your apple.
What do you have for me?
A sucker. I just want you to eat your healthy food for a little bit. Are you going to finish this apple? Finish this, okay? And then come talk to me.
They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone.
Is it good?
They're seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone.
This is my video game on the TV? Yeah.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44.
You like it? You like the game?
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I hear you.
Switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt
Let me do this one play. Come here.
case was.
Drink some of that. You want some of that?
Speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
That's the take. That's the second. What? That's it. You're holding it in your hands.
So 1st and 10, and if they to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the gun, Murray. He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception.
Come on, she good. That little girl, wow, man.
Don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
You ate it off?
When you look at the scoreboard, you think that he would be comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. This is Henry. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Derrick Henry, the
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
the gun on third down. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
At the 29-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Taylor. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5.
Tough.
Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now Murray off play action.
What the fuck, bro? That's so fake.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 36, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Here's Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. The 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yard.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. No problem there on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time See if they can avoid doing it here. Back now in Indianapolis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Tannehill. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Tannehill on 1st down. Short throw to Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
9-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that inside, do you, with the quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence
Huh?
to feel like nothing is pressuring him.
Okay.
His side of the field.
Come on.
Sees the balls move to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Tennessee.
Poop, I'll be right back. No, you're not.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Open space inside the 10. And finally takes
You didn't poop, Leota. You pooped?
Another nice game.
Huh?
This one goes for 20.
No, you didn't.
Carry there by Derrick Henry picks up.
Let me see. Did you flush
When
it?
you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
14.
Goskowski the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Huh?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
What?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff unit is out.
Oh, it's for Valentine's Day. It's for nobody. It's fake.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
It's fake.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The send the offense at the line and set to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold? So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They run once more with Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep him on the ground. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. The 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Colts 48, Titans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. Chucks him aside. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And his... guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". You don't want it, you get it. Pick up the ball.
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Colts, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, she still got something to prove. I can put the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart out on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.